Hey, good morning all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, February 24th. We are looking at the SPY ETF's market profile here on Window Trader. And the bulls are attempting to get back into those 2 weekly lows, get firmly entrenched into those 2 weeks, take out yesterday's high to stop the one-time framing that down on the daily and to come into balance. That would be a big step in alleviating what the bears have attempted to accomplish the last 2 days in very weak fashion. Russell, right now this morning, they're attempting to gap higher. They had a price spike late in the day. They didn't have single prints. If they did, it was very small that they held, but they certainly had a price spike where we took out D's high, and now we're attempting to gap higher into the 20 seconds range. So, pretty nice start for the IWM this morning. Triple Qs. Now remember, they had a lot of issues. What they accomplished yesterday was incredible, filling a 500 tick gap basically from the opening. Over 500 ticks. Unbelievable. But they do still have a lot of work to do. Remember, now they did go out with a trend day yesterday, as they have single prints. Now, right now, remember, they had a trend day down from the 22nd. They have 3 double distribution days up above. Well, right now, they're attempting to take back the one from the 22nd. So, again, these are baby steps they're taking. If they do that, then they still have a couple. They have the gap from the 22nd. They also have the gap from the 17th. And they have 2 other double distribution days from the 16th, from their all-time high, and also from the 19th. But again, baby steps, and they're in the right direction right now. So everything the bears have tried to attain over this past week or so, they're in danger of starting to give away. Now, SPY and ES, they're in better shape, certainly than the Qs. We don't have any gaps to contend with. We filled both of them from the 22nd and from yesterday. We went out with a price probe. I apologize. We went out with a poor high. We went out with a trend day up, and D is where the price spike was. As you can see, where we closed and where all the volumes being done this morning, pretty much neutral to long for the pre-market volume. Volume this morning, 600,000. Remember, we did 3 million shares yesterday morning. Now we're at 600,000 with 75 minutes to go. Again, the key in SPY and ES is to take out yesterday's high to stop the one-time framing down in the daily. Okay, destinations and a game plan. So for the upside, right now 389.37 is our pre-market high. Then 388. I'm sorry. First destination is yesterday's high of 388.94, which is also a poor high. Then 389.37 overnight high. 389.62 daily high. 389.66. That's the price probe from the 19th, which we never saw. 391.05 afternoon rally high from the 19th, and 392.38 daily high. For the downside right now, we have the single prints. They start at 387.27. Get filled at 386.74. That's the first set. Then we have 386.58. Get filled at 13. Second set. And inside of that is the overnight low of 386.35. Now, if the buyers give up these gains from yesterday after late afternoon and this morning, you get acceptance inside of D's range from yesterday and below. There's nothing. There's the afternoon pullback at 382.50. That's H's low from yesterday, and then 380.20, yesterday's low. So I think it's critical for the bulls to hold and stay above D's high. Even if we take out, what you don't want is a look above and fail. You look above yesterday's high and fail and come back inside D's range, well, again, then nothing's been accomplished. Today's only Wednesday. I want to see by Friday's close if we're able to close above the 387.50 level. If we can, then the bulls are starting to wrestle back some control. If not, nothing has changed. So game plan for this morning. Well, right now it's 75 minutes to go. We're pretty much at the top of yesterday's range. I don't know if I want to be a buyer right here or a seller for that matter. I think I'd like to see if the market wants to resolve itself around yesterday's high. If we gap higher, then I'll look to take a call play, and I'm out if the gap fills. And then if we were to come in, again, I'll look for longs because you'd have higher value and you'd have the two sets of single prints. Any acceptance into D's range, I'd be out. So those are two call plays on a gap or if we open and pull down around this level. As far as put plays, if we are to open, look above, and then get acceptance back into M's range, well, then you can take a put play to see if we at least trades M's range down to those first set of single prints. If you take that and then you get accepted back above wherever we open or the high of the morning, you can get out of that trade because you will be doing that against higher value at least to start. Again, those are 2 or 3 early plays here at CamelbackTrading.org's voice channel room where the profile is being live streamed all day. And then on the charts, here's the weekly. Again, 387.50. That's the week you want to get into. That and 387.50, 387.74. You want acceptance back into those 2 weeks. If you do and you close inside of them, then you're in much better shape. But if you do not, then this whole range is still in play. And again, the 365, 370 level starts coming into play. And on the daily, the key is to stop the one-time framing down, which they're attempting to do this morning. This is pre-market right now. Nice little bounce off of yesterday's low. Not a nice little bounce, a huge bounce off of yesterday's low. But again, until we take out yesterday's high, nothing has really changed. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.